Already visited Madrid and want to find some gems in the surroundings? Well, in this video I will show you a small village in the Sierra de Guadarrama mountain range north of Madrid that will take your breath away. I'm talking about the small town of Buitrago de Lozoya, one of the most beautiful towns in the community of Madrid. It offers multiple tourist attractions of great historical and natural interest. The Buitrago Castle, also known as the Mendoza Castle, is a must-see with its well-preserved medieval structure. The Buitrago Wall, which surrounds the old town, provides a fascinating tour of the town's history. The church of Santa María del Castillo, with its Mudéjar tower, is another highlight for lovers of art and religious architecture. Walking along Calle and Plaza de la Constitución allows you to enjoy the traditional atmosphere of the town, with its shops and coffees. Entering the city, we will pass through the Plaza Mayor, and admiring the atmosphere of this small Spanish town, you get to the castle of the Mendoza. Once here, you can already sense the medieval ambience that this place emits. The castle of the Mendoza, built between the 14th and the 15th century, is located at the southeast of the complex. To enter the walled enclosure, you need to head down to the Lozoya River. Once here, you can admire the awesome vistas before entering the castle's enclosure. The Mendoza Castle, its brick and masonry evidence a Mudéjar architecture. It has an almost square shape and was fortified by 7 towers, all with a different structure, one of them being pentagonal. In the towers you can see openings topped by semicircular arches. It was the residence of the Marquis of Santillana and his family, future Dukes of Infantado. Queen Joanna of Portugal and her daughter Joanna of Beltraneja resided there. It has also welcomed kings like Juan II and Philip III, frequent guests of the Mendoza family. Heading upwards, we find the church of Santa María del Castillo, which was completed at the beginning of the 14th century, possibly on an old mosque. In 1936, a fire devastated the entire complex, destroying the Gothic roof, which has been transformed into neo-Mudéjar after the restoration carried out in the 80s. The main entrance to the church is adorned with interesting Elizabethan decoration from the 16th century. The tower has Mudéjar elements framing its 20 openings, 5 on each side. Above the main altar you can see a Mudéjar coffer ceiling, original from the 15th century, from the disappeared San Salvador Hospital. It has 2 chapels, also restored in the Mudéjar style. The walled enclosure is the most unique and best preserved fortified complex in the community of Madrid. It was declared a national monument in 1931 It's presumed that the original wall was built by the Muslims, or in the early days of the Christian conquest between the 11th and the 12th century. Since the 12th century, this wall has been subjected to several transformations, although always respecting the old layout. On it, we can find several exhibitions of medieval weapons and weaponry. And if you want, you can even take a guided tour so an expert can inform you about these weapons. The wall is made up of two main elements along a route of about 800 meters, the so-called low walkway and the high wall. The south side of the wall or high wall can only be visited during fixed hours, with an entrance price of €2. The access is located next to the church of Santa Maria del Castillo. The low walkway can be traversed freely. Access can be done from two places, next to the Plaza del Castillo or from the medieval garden. The clock tower from the 14th century is located in the Plaza de la Constitución. The base of the tower houses the main access to the wall enclosure. It is 16 meters high and has a pentagonal floor plan. Although the clock dates from the mid-20th century, its machinery is original from the 19th century. The Plaza de la Constitución takes us to the Calle Real, where we can find the best places to eat lunch or dinner. As mentioned in the Manzanares El Real video, which I will link in the pop-up banner or in the description, in all villages from the north of Madrid, the food is awesome, so feel free to try any dish. Also, once you had lunch, don't forget to visit some of the local bakeries. The traditional sweets are really good. Buitrago de Lozoya is a special gem in the Sierra de Madrid mountain range, and that's why it should definitely be on your must-visit list. My name is Alex Moraras. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and consider helping us with a super thanks to find out more amazing places to visit before you come to Spain.